Mhm. What a week so far. It's only what, Tuesday? Okay, first of all, let's we do need to do a few things. Okay, let's check our scan. Let's check today's. This is really important. Really important because you guys have got to sit with me through some morning analysis, and now you're going to sit with me through some some after hours analysis because a lot of stuff goes down throughout the day. So let's do that first, okay? Um, we had some big percent gainers on the scan this morning, and I don't see them with those percent gains. So let's go back and look what happened. Um, a lot of people after the fact, when all is said and done, will come out and claim things and be like, "Oh, I called this runner, I called this or that." But you guys get to be with me, and that's kind of the difference. We do this every single day, and you're going to see the ideas manifest so much because they're big picture ideas, and it's inevitable. Okay, market psychology, group think, guys and gals, is real. What's making you unprofitable, the way that you're trading, is the same thing that makes everyone else unprofitable. You're doing the same fucking things. That's very simple. Y'all buy in the same places. Y'all panic in the same places. Set your stops in the same places. Who in God's name? Do I have a one-on-one today? Right now? That's not possible. It must have been an accident. Anyways, let's check really quick. I just want to check out process-wise in the afternoon, right when market closes. This is really key. Go back, look how the top percent gainers reacted. It's going to dictate how I trade tomorrow, right? PRFX was the first. All right. We got a, PRFX today, gap and crap reversal. I can tell you one thing for damn sure is that you don't want to be long tomorrow. Okay? Pattern looks awesome. There are people who don't know, guys, that this is going to do a reverse split tomorrow. Right? Is that them or is that SOAR? I'm pretty sure it's PRFX. Isn't it? Which doesn't make sense. Hold on. Is there float again? Their float's 2 mil. Yeah, so they're doing a 1 for 4. Their float's going to go to 500,000. Or did they already? Yeah, Wednesday. After market close tomorrow at the ratio of 1 to 4. The first date when the companies will be shares will be trading on NASDAQ after is Thursday. So on Thursday, they'll start trading. Tomorrow, they're actually still going to be trading at a buck. They're still going to be here. Technically, they could still squeeze tomorrow, I guess. I read that. I misread that this morning. I thought it was going to be tomorrow morning, but it's going to be after the close tomorrow. Who doesn't know what a reverse split is? Speak now. If you guys have questions throughout this presentation, okay, please ask. There are a lot of people out there who don't want to answer questions, and like, I want to answer your questions. That's what this is all about. Get your questions answered, okay? Does everyone know what a reverse split is? If you don't, let me know. 3, 2, 1, boom. Okay. How do you deal with the discipline? We're gonna go into Q&A later. I just mean specifically, if there's anything I'm saying and you don't understand what does that mean specifically, holler at me. I'll do it. Okay. They're gonna do a split. So fundamentally, there's a big shift tomorrow after the close. Could this hold? Gap up? It can do all sorts of things tomorrow with how it reacted today. And the fact that it traded 200 million shares today. Okay, 200 million shares. Hey, guess who has their fingers on this one? Guess. Someone guess. Disciplines, very general topic. But we are going to get all, yeah, H.C. Wainwright, Jay. That's right. H.C. who right? Dilution tracker. Okay, this is what I use. Or something that used to take me a long time. Oh, not that long, but sometimes longer than other times, which is going through filings individual. I used to have to go just like this. And this was the information that I had to go off of, right? Who remembers this? And because of that, people are too fucking lazy. Excuse my French. Sorry. I know if there's kids. But they're too lazy. Not just that, but it's also hard, right? And it's boring. And the words are like, let's go to this, 6K. Okay. This is what I used to go off of, just 6Ks. This is a foreign company, okay? It's the foreign version of an 8K, an 8K filing form. And we're going to get into this actually tomorrow when we do fundamental analysis. But while we're at it, I'm just going to kind of give you bits and pieces along the way. A 6K is when a company's foreign, like this company you can see, Tel Aviv, Israel. And it's an 8K if it's American. And it's usually just a general PR, okay? It's usually what it is, just general news or information. Here is where they say, hey, look, we're going to be doing that split. It's on November 21st, right? So I used to have to do that. I would go to that 6K. This is chronological. I would scroll through. It wasn't even like this. I would look for these. Look, prospectus. I would look for these. These are where they are going to dump shares on you. So look, 10/16, 24. When was that? A month ago? Okay. Up to 1.3 ordinary shares at the market offering with H.C. Wainwright Co. LLC. I've been telling you guys about these people, right? So you want to trade. You want to trade what I trade. You want to trade what I trade. You have to learn this. You have to understand this. These are the major players here, right? And this is one of the ones you're going to see all the time. Wainwright. These are the guys, when the stock goes to 3, they get shares at 1 for some reason, then dump on you. Right? We actually will denote them if you want to play this game, which I love to play, and make sure you know who is where. But I got an emoji for that cat too. It's right here. Bang. H.C. Wainwright. Right? Why doesn't it go when it goes through high a day and you're buying it like Billy? Why doesn't it keep going? It's usually this mother trucker up there, right? But on the same token, his algorithms, or her, because I can't tell from this emoji, the gender, also churns volume the other way and likes to squeeze shorts, right? And when something like PRFX, think about this. What is PRFX's float? It's like 2 mil, right? They did 200 million shares today. How many float rotations is that? Anyone know? Whoops. 100. So tell me how in the ball sack this trades in an 80-cent range all day. Okay? Tell me how this can rotate float that many times and trade in this range. It's algorithms. It's H.C. Wainwright. Okay? It's a scam, but it's not necessarily a bad thing for us. They're the ones they are. They're providing liquidity. Just understand that you sell in the highs because of that. They sell in the highs too. You sell in the highs. They buy it low. They churn volume the other way. You buy it low. Understood? Yay or nay? Understood? Let me know in chat. It's really, really important. In this case, it's an at-the-market offering. For those who don't know what that means, it's just what it sounds like. It's an ATM, we call it. And they treat it as such. So on PRFX today, at any point, any time, right? I guarantee you they got rid of that too. So they probably did a few things. Which is their float just got bigger today. I can guarantee you whatever they had to dump today was dumped to the legal limit. I promise you that's what happened today. Okay? All right. 200 million shares. 2 million share float. Less than $1 range of tradable range during the day. This is usual for a day one now. Okay? It's a usual. And what do I mean by a day one? I mean it's a day one gapper. They've just faded for a long time on low volume, and it's the first day they're gapping up on big volume. Is this why third day surges are usually bigger moves? Yes. I think so. I do. I think so. Shorts can get trapped, right? So that's big picture. Let's get into quickly now what else do I need to take from this? Because what our job is to take all the information from the day and take that into tomorrow and hopefully be better and put ourselves in a good place tomorrow. That's all I've done is try to find the next best place to be. Don't get caught up in today's chasing and today's FOMO like everybody else. That's what happens. That's what they want. Who's they? Showed you who they are, right? Here's they. H.C. Wainwright. You want to see? I love doing this. Hey, smash the like. Smash the like, brah. Hold on. Why would they reverse split if they're above $1? Good question. I got a feeling there won't be. That's just the feeling I get. I have a feeling they're not going to be over $1 come reverse split time. And even if they are, they're still going to do it. They said they're going to do it. And if they cancel it, could they rip for a little bit? Yes. Have I seen that happen? Yes. How often? Super, super duper rare. So like if I miss it, is it okay? Yes. Right? We're looking for predictable, repeatable things to do within the markets that we can then scale to have confidence in what we're doing. We need a system process, right? Starting tomorrow, we go to process 101. Today's still some basic stuff right after we get done with after hours, which I need to wrap up right now. All right. So let me get focused because I can talk about this all day long. So that's what's going on. PRFX is on the back burner for now. We'll see how it reacts tomorrow, gap up or down. Buck hold, same scenario here for me as like HCWB. Is that what it is? Oh, first let's do this. Sorry, HC Wainwright. This is them. Look at that Illuminati building, y'all. Don't tell me the Illuminati didn't get started there. Seriously, right? 1868. That's literally the year the Illuminati was started. Isn't that crazy? Her Diddy was born there. All right, we're done. Look at this. About us. No. Services. Yeah, right. Sales and trading. What's that? What's this Illuminati bill? Can you see it? Look at that. Oh my God, the sales ship. All right, we got to decode that. If I have any sleuths in here, let's decode this. HC Wainwright. Their sales and trading team utilizes this expert and cutting-edge technology to deliver personalized attention and superior service with a focus on identifying buyers and sellers in illiquid and difficult-to-trade equities, a la small cap. Our sales and trading team specializes in block trading and providing liquidity in these securities with as little market impact as possible. We place high value on delivering industry-leading insights and real-time executions. The bedrock of their team lies in its trusted relationships with clients, aka the tickers, those 4-letter tickers that you see. These are the people. They're trading against you. Do you fucking understand this? These guys in the Illuminati building, that's who you're trading against when you trade small cap long. They rely on you to bring liquidity. They help provide the liquidity. You're the liquidity. Their algorithms run you. They run the shorts. Understood? Yay or nay? Let me know in chat, please. It's not, this is real. They're just fucking telling you right here, right? It's fucking real. It's not like, oh, I don't know. Yeah, these guys, they're pumping, you know, like, no, this is what they do. And their team, their trading team that was started by the Illuminati in the 1800s is 100 times more information. It's basically insider. They are the inside. They are, you know, it's funny. They have an investment conference every year where they pump and they give price targets on tickers that they dump into. Right? This is the stock market, you guys. This is why they say it's a scam, you guys. But guess what? When you know what's going on and you know they're there and you know they're actually what their MO is, it can paint a beautiful little picture that you can. What are those little things that ride on the sharks? You know what I'm saying? They clean the sharks and in turn they get to ride along with the shark and not get eaten. Yeah, they got the little suckers on them. Does anyone know the official name? I don't think it's suckers. Is it suckers? Oh, sorry, Big Mark. My bad, G. Remora. It sounds about right, too. Caught one of those before? What'd you do with it? Don't be nasty. Weirdo. Is that Jake? From Safe On? Deep sea fishing off Florida. I've always wanted to do that. But does this make sense to you guys and paint a little bit of a picture for you on what, like, this is the whole point of today? Going into tomorrow, to like, nothing else matters if you don't understand this. No one teaches this, but nothing else matters. I hope it helps, because when you're chasing through high of day, these guys are taking a fat old dump on you. Their algorithm is laughing. Oh, and as the shorts get squeezed too. All right, This is why you don't buy breakouts in small cap. This is why you don't buy fucking high of day in the morning. Or ever, if you can manage. This is why you sell there. This is why you sell breakouts in small cap. This is why when you buy it, it goes straight down. You're like, shit, man. Does everyone understand this? Please let me know in chat that I'm not alone today and that we're doing this for a reason. Throw me some eggplants if you're feeling what I'm putting out here in the universe. Please. Eggplants. It's my favorite vegetable. Or is it a fruit? Anyways, it's real. It's real. Sorry I was covering them up, but it's real. Cutting edge technology. A la what? What does cutting edge technology mean? Can someone tell me? Oh, that's a lot of eggplants. I enjoy this very much. Thank you. Thank you. Algorithms. AI algorithms. Okay. And very, very certainly they're deploying the HFTs, like the high frequency trading algos. That's why you're seeing the volume you're seeing. That's why reading the tape can be extremely difficult. Okay. And that's why edge and small cap to the long side lies in big picture macros, fundamental ideas. Any idea that feeds off of this concept is valid to me. Right? We talked about it. What is HCWB doing? HCWB? Ooh, look at you. Remember what I wanted to see? This is what I wanted to see. This is what I wanted to see today. Actually, believe it or not. See yesterday's volume. See today's volume. And this, it's quite a bit of volume, but that's yesterday did 500 million. Thank you guys. Appreciate you. HCWB. It reacted almost exactly like I said. You got a bounce already from that area this morning, twice to $1.30. But a weekday that ultimately stayed red and is trying to hold $1. Is this third day surge perfectly intact for tomorrow? And this, like, I'm not even going to touch that. I'm not even going to touch this. And you guys we will come back tomorrow and you will see what this looks like. And then you'll see if I trade it or not. Could I trade it right now? Yes. How would I trade it? With 80-cent risk size. I would trade it with 60-cent risk size even. You guys see the chart, yeah? HCWB? Yay or nay? So, in other words, if I wanted to try to get ahead of a third day surge tomorrow, which I often do this, that would be the mentality of size just in case they do an offering. I think Maxim's in HCWB. Okay? Not HC Wainwright, but same, but different, right? Same, but different. Good? This is after hours process, okay? This will make more sense when I really dive into the setups, but it all goes together. And you need to see it live to appreciate it, just like everything in trading. HCWB announces 6.9 mil direct offering and private placement price above market. When? When did they do that? Is that the dollar one that you're talking about? Which, by the way, can be a decent catalyst sometimes when you get offerings above, because of exactly the opposite reason why it drops when they're below, right? Oh, some institutional firm actually is paying more than you are. And I don't give that two shits about it. They're going to zero anyways one day, right? So news was that was earlier. Okay, that's old news, yes. They did an offering at $1, basically, right? PRFZ did a split on September 9th. Can they do another one within 2 months? They can do another one as much as they want within the laws of NASDAQ. Within the laws of NASDAQ. So I made a GBT, like a trading GBT that I've been using and trying to and been tweaking to spit out information that I need. So when I was learning trading, okay, there wasn't much out there. And I spent a lot of time on sites like Investopedia.com. Okay, Investopedia.com, Google. Anytime I didn't understand something, I would Google it. Now I spend most of my time, if I need something, on ChatGPT. And I've made one. I'll make it available to you guys by the end of the week. I just want to make sure. I've been testing some things, and it's AI. It's still a work in progress. A lot of it probably comes from like Investopedia. Okay, but certainly it's a tool that would have helped me get the answers I needed faster. A NASDAQ company can do multiple reverse stock splits as long as it complies with NASDAQ listing rules. Like I just mentioned, this is ChatGPT. This is my little trading GPT. But frequent reverse splits may raise red flags for investors and NASDAQ itself. NASDAQ doesn't give a shite. Do you know what happens? Right? NASDAQ sends them a letter saying, hey, you've been under $1 for too long, friend. Friend says, oh, man, well, we're going to do a reverse split then. They're like, okay, but now your float is going to be under 500 mil. I think, is it 500? We can ask ChatGPT. And they're like, oh, you know what? That's not complying either. You have to have there's a minimum float size to be listed, right? So now they're like, oh, okay, they got their price up, but now they need to add more shares to the float. They need to add more shares to the share count, guys. So what do? They have to dump. They have to dilute. That's what they have to do. The beautiful part about what we do, this is one of the other parts of that governs it, is that we're dealing with rules from NASDAQ. There's quite a few of them that specifically affect small cap stocks that also end up helping you with edge and putting you in the right place. Reverse split pumps, which we'll talk about later, right? Which it's not 100% of the time, but anytime they get hot, you'll see me start playing splits. The rest of the time, I don't give a shit. But I have some students who specifically just trade those, you know? Anyways, there's a lot of rules there. And within those rules and within the needs of the company, once you put your finger on that, okay? Once you put your finger on that, it's like unlocking the fucking matrix, you guys. It explains everything. Why things don't work, why certain strategies don't work. And then people want to talk trading psychology. How is there good trading psychology when you're buying and you have someone with an unlimited amount of supply and trading resources taking a fat dump on you every time? And then, you blame yourself because you can't cut your losses and you're adding lower. You know who wants you to add lower? Tell me. H.C. Wainwright wants you to add lower too. They want you to dip buy. Then they want you to get shaken out until they turn it. All right. Do you have a ruled list that I can share? I do. I will. Got it all, baby. But here's just a few for you. They require listed stocks to maintain a minimum price of $1 per share. Okay. They need a shareholder approval to do reverse splits. Yep. That actually does not impose a specific limit. There we go. Here's what it is. Here's the actual rule for you. There's a cumulative rule. They can split as much as they want. Except if a company has conducted one or more reverse stock splits over the prior 2-year period with a cumulative ratio of 250 shares or more to 1, and its stock price remains below $1, NASDAQ may issue a delisting determination without granting a standard 180-day compliance period, because when they're not compliant and they get a letter, they get 180 days. And then they can send another letter in and get an extension and get another 180 days. So technically, they can be under $1 for a whole year, guys, and longer into next year if they do the right things. There are extensions and, right? So that's why at times, like you saw on PRFX, here's a great example on PRFX. Look at this. They did a split. They just did a split, right? It should be, and they announced a few days ago they're going to do another split, and it's just, it's not good. That's not good. That being said, what was this? 1 for 20 or something? Yeah, see, this is only 1 for 6, right? Now they're going to do a 1 for 4. A lot of companies just hit them 1 for 20 or 1 for 15. So they had a very clear plan. This was a pump and dump. The split itself, and that's why I don't trust splits that go under $1. Right? It's not that they can't work out, but when you look, that most of them shake out really well first. So long story short, 250 shares or more to 1, and it's below $1, right? If they've done 1 or more splits. So they do 100 to 1 split in January, okay? They do 100 to 1 split in May, and then they do a 50 to 1 split in August, and then they're still under $1, right? NASDAQ's like, even you need to be banished. Okay? Oh, and there is one other thing now that's recently been added. And this is recent, October 24. SEC approved NASDAQ's proposal to modify its listing rule. Okay. Under the new rule, if a company implements a reverse stock split to regain compliance with the minimum bid requirement, but as a result falls out of compliance with another standard, it's not considered compliant until both deficiencies are resolved. This change aims to prevent companies from using reverse splits to temporarily meet listing requirements without addressing underlying issues, which is what they do all the time. They don't care, guys. They're like, oh, we're on our buck. We need to stay. They don't address anything. And this is not going to do jack squat, right? Anyways, does everyone understand what I'm putting out here? It's a very, very, if you don't understand this, you can't do this. You can't trade. And when you understand it, it makes sense that you don't mess around in highs. And everything that I've been trying to tell you during the lives and the reasons you don't see me chasing into highs, look at PRFX today. What a perfect reversal. And why you guys see me living right here or in or around that area. I need to be able to walk away, come back tomorrow, and it's not down 50% on me or down 70% on me. Okay? Okay. Let's move on. Okay. Any questions? Any questions on that for now? Okay. So understand, when you're chasing through highs, they're dumping on you and laughing. And if you want to do this successfully, you sell when they sell and where they would sell. So in other words, put yourself in their shoes. You have 10 million shares this morning and the stock's up 200% and you get the shares at 80 cents or $1, right? Where would you sell it into strength? What's this? See that volume right here? What's this volume? What candle is that? Oh, it's like the high day breakout, isn't it? Right? These are 5-minute candles. Look at this candle, the second biggest candle, 10 million shares. 10 million shares. You know how much 10 million shares is? You know how much 10 million shares is at $1.50 in 1 minute or 2 minutes, right? This is 5 minutes, but still. Right there, bang. So that's that. Okay. Did everyone get to see yesterday afternoon's Webby? Did everyone get to see yesterday afternoon's Webby? For those who have to go or you got stuff going on this afternoon, I had a lot of you guys DMing me about joining the paid service too, even though we're just doing the free one. I'm going to throw a coupon code in just for you guys who are joining me with this free program. It'll be equal to the Black Friday sale. Okay. It's the biggest sale that we do for monthly membership. For one-on-one, which is the only other program that I have. Okay. And we're opening up lifetime one-on-one. You got to get on the schedule, or you can DM me here. You can also DM me here and we can connect at some point. But the only guaranteed way would be to get on the schedule for 15-minute interviews and fill out the little form so that I can pick. We got 4 left. We're down to 4 spots for that for 2025, at least through March, until schedule's settled and stuff like that. Here's this. Bang. So you can DM me here if you need. You can join me there if you need. And I'll shoot the coupon code. I'll shoot the coupon code later in the free chat or whatever if you guys need. But that's really not what this week is about, my friends. Okay. Let's get... Are any people in here not stock traders? Like you're coming from the options realm or futures or Forex? Pug. What's up, Pug? I'll be back in your neck of the woods next week for a week. Coming from futures, nice. Nice. There's a lot of edge to be found here for the reasons that I'm stating, because it's not just the candles, man. In fact, what you're going to come to learn, the edge doesn't even lie in the candles here. You know, it lies in everything else, in the macro, and then making sure from a big picture, there's this whole scam going on, all designed to scam you and I. But that also means that someone's making money, a lot of it, right? A lot of it, these guys. So that's the idea. You want to be like one of those sucker fish on the shark. Those guys are the shark. You be the sucker fish, right? Yeah. And again, that's also why good trading feels good. All right. Good trading feels like you're going with the flow. It just does. Your entries are in the right place because they're with the right price action and price flow that is being manipulated by H.C. Wainwright and big players that are not us. Does that make sense? That's the lens in which I trade upon. And then because of that, I look at everything that way. The more macro, the better. The bigger picture, the better. The more fundamentals and stuff that I can put to this, the better. And then at the end of the day, which tomorrow, when we get into technical analysis, fundamental analysis, which is tomorrow, I misspoke this morning. Thursday is entries, exits, is setups. Okay. Thursday is a pretty quick overview, but an overview nonetheless of my favorite setups for swing and day trading, along with entry, exit concepts and risk reward concepts. And then Friday is going to be all out trading psychology. Okay. Yes, Thanksgiving. So that's what the week's going to be. But none of that other shit matters, man. Technical analysis doesn't matter. The setups don't matter. You know, trading psychology doesn't matter. None of that matters when you're just buying high a day and you're not within the flow, okay? There's a game within the game within the game here that no one teaches. They teach you to buy through high. They teach you literally to get screwed over by these guys. It's what everyone teaches. It's unbelievable. Okay? And I think that is why the concepts that we're teaching, because, okay, it's one thing to know that this is happening, but then how do you take advantage of that? That's the next part of the game, okay? And that's what we're going to kind of get through for you guys this week. Well, not kind of, but very much as thoroughly as I can. So for me, my style, which we're going to get into, process, right? We're going to get into process. And tomorrow's presentation is going to be a little bit more visual for you as well, in terms of I've got a couple things I've put together that is really going to continue to put these concepts together for you. Okay. But my style, day trading, gap and crap reversals in the morning. I guess you would call it mean reversion. Some people would call it that if you want to get fancy schmancy, but I'm not only just going for mean reversion, right? And then macro-based swing trading so much, okay? So all my biggest trades have been at least an overnight hold, every single one. Every single one. Actually, that's not true. There's a handful that were day trades, but most of them were swings where I would wake up to 100, 200%, 300% gains or whatever it is, by continuously putting myself in the right places. Because once you understand macro stuff, it really gets like this. And you're playing chess, man, the better you trade, you're going to start finding yourself, especially if you get good at the swings, at just When my trading is 100% on, I am just in ticker after ticker overnight that put out PRs and pump the next day over and over. And I'm in tomorrow's biggest percent gainer today. There are periods of my trading that's what it ends up being. And that's my favorite. And that's swing trading technically. Okay, overnight. And we're going to talk all about that. All right. The day trading for me was always more of a pay the bills, pay for today's coffee and food for the family. You know, that's pretty much how I look at day trades, especially these days, especially when there's volume. Why? Why? I've just showed you why. Because this did 200 million shares. So why isn't it to the moon? Because it did 200 million shares, but it's manufactured by H.C. Wainwright and their trading team. Right? That's why you buy it low when they're going to turn volume and start to squeeze shorts, and you sell into the highs where they are also dumping shares. Because not only are they dumping shares into the highs, but also my short seller friends, literally, you know, that's what's up there, you guys. Nothing good. That's where you guys are playing. That's what you guys do. Okay? Look at this. Here's the chart. Who can relate to this right now? Here are the players that you did not know until many of you till today existed, and this is you. Just sandwiched in between them. Just being Eiffel Towered by short sellers and H.C. Wainwright. Does that make sense? It's why your boy only lives down here. And you don't see me chasing. And you don't see, and I talk about it all the time. There's nothing good happens up here except for once in a while. And when it happens, all right, that's going to keep you doing it for what, 6 months? Doing it unprofitably again? So I make sure that I'm somewhere here, and then I find that, and my goal is to be here and sell to that guy, because I know I got this guy at my back. These guys at Lowe's are buyers. They are buyers. They are buyers. Right? And when it goes through highs, they're buyers here, right? They sweat when it gets up here. It's like the funniest thing. And then when it goes down here, here's you. Here's Billy capitulating. Does that make sense? This is where we want to live, my friends. This is the lesson for today, okay? This is where we want to live. And you know what's kind of crazy? Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch. Just watch. Just fucking watch. Okay? A range-bound stock on 200 million because it's range-bound on purpose by H.C. Wainwright. Tell me who's got more edge. Tell me who has more margin for error. Tell me who, if this trade reverses and this ticker does anything whatsoever, can make money. There's only a few people, right? And you have to get the entries right. Okay. I'm talking about if this goes all the way back down from where it came from. Where did it come from? Where did it go to? It's going to go back to where it came from. If it's not today, it's tomorrow. If it's not tomorrow, it's the next day, and so on and so forth. Right? Remember that. This is what you're dealing with. So I've been trying to talk to you guys. If you're newer, I've been trying to paint a picture for you, and there's no better way than this right now. All right? This doesn't change. Trading psychology doesn't change. The players, they've changed since 2018, but these are the players right now. It's not changing for now. This is also why stocks, a lot of the small cap tickers end up all going back to zero. It's the reason. It's the fundamental thing that happens here. It is the cycle. It is the life cycle of the stock and the players who join during those life cycles, because it's tremendously profitable too. So it's my goal to figure that out and then ride this trend. Does that make sense? Do different underwriters let stocks play out differently? Yes. And you'll start to form your own little relationship with them. but all of them have the same MO in mind. It's just what kind of tools they got, how aggressively, what kind of volume can they put through a ticker. How is the market, right? Different in different markets. And listen, it's a team of traders, okay? So it's not like they're dumb. We already talked about it. They know. You think that they don't know when small cap's hot? They are small cap, okay? They know. So they know how to manipulate, how far they can manipulate. They know everything. They know how stupid we are. And so don't be that. If you can just do nothing else but not be that and not be this guy sandwiched in between, you know, just cucking these two guys up here. Right? I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I was just seeing if anyone's awake or if I'm alone. Anyways, that's a lesson for today. Okay? Very simple. Very simple. If you don't understand this dynamic, which is at play 100% of the time, basically, unless there's no volume, then maybe not. But even then, if volume comes in and there's no volume, that's kind of scary, because if they're there and they're not the ones who are there to pump, do you know what they fucking do? They just dump and there's no pump. Understood? Yeah. In fact, they dump for sure. So, understand from a macro perspective, this is what you're dealing with. Tomorrow morning, we've got pre-market prep. We've got, I think we'll probably live trade tomorrow. Okay. Then we've got same time tomorrow after hours is going to be technical analysis, fundamental analysis, the first 4 steps of my trading process completely. Okay. Very simply put and laid out for you all. And then, what is today? Today's Tuesday, right? I'm losing track of time already. Yes. Thursday setups, right? Thursday setups. Entries, exits, risk, reward, position size. They all go together. That will be Thursday's webinar after hours. Friday will be a conclusion, and then I'm going to give you really the juice, because all the setups and everything we're going to talk about prior to Friday are meaningless without that. Okay. Without what I'm going to talk about on Friday, which is a very gray area of trading. And it is the area in which profitability lies, in my opinion. Okay. Which is, just stay tuned. Catch it on Friday. All right. I'm going to leave you with a little cliffhanger there. Okay. Can I share the guide I mentioned this morning? Yes, I will. Any resources I have, we'll be sharing them for you in here, and we'll make sure that you get to them. Okay. I'm about to, let's throw, let me just get you guys this real fast. Only 10 of them. Okay. Okay. Yeah. If you guys want, because some of you don't want to wait, here's this for you. I gotcha. If you go here, just check, just one last check on HCWB for tomorrow, please. I got you, Julian. I got you. No problem, buddy. We can get you done. We can get that. There's Wolf. There's that. And if you put in, what is it? Dibs. If you put in coupon code DIBS, there's only 10 of them. All right. Coupon code DIBS under yearly. It will be the cheapest price that we can ever run that at. All right. It's like 40% off the yearly price. And then let's do, because I'm cool like that, let's do one more for the people who are brokies. It's going to be, okay. Yep. Standard. And this will go for the duration of your membership. Yes, you're right. Wolfpack monthly too. Okay. And that will be 30% off monthly. And that code is me too. All right. So for those who want to get a head start and jump in there, the guide is already in there. You can start getting to the material there. Okay. Let me see if that works or not. Yeah, it does. You can go there. Does that work? How about this? Oh, okay. Yeah. Monthly. And then if I put in the coupon code, let me just double check, guys. Sorry. I need to double check real fast. Coupon code. Dibs? No. It is me too. Ah, there you go. Me too. And then annual is dibs. Why is there no, oh, have a coupon. You got to click have a coupon and then put in dibs, I think is how it works. And boom. That's like a ridiculous amount for what it is, especially. Okay. For those who want lifetime stuff, one-on-one, make sure you DM me or you're on the Calendly. And that's pretty much it, guys. That's pretty much it. We got a few spots left for Tahoe. If anyone wants to come to Tahoe, we put some links in there. And we will get you everything else you need. Okay. I'm going to start a little channel on the left here in the free chat right now for you. If you look here, really fast before we wrap up, go to the free chat. Sorry, 1 second. Boom. So if you go here now, you go here, right? If you go to free masterclass right here, free chat, free masterclass replay and links. That's where I'm going to put stuff for you guys for easy access for now. Okay. The rest is going to go into your free wolf section on the site, which looks like this. Okay. And if you go, I have a previous 30-day mentorship. You can go check some stuff out there, watch list, but I'm going to add some in here. Okay. And that's that. That's pretty much it, my friends. Any questions? Any questions whatsoever, my friends? Sorry, I didn't have the screen. That's my bad. Me too is not working. Here, let's, was this, did you guys, were you able to see that though? It should be under the Wolfpack monthly. It doesn't work for yearly, just monthly. Okay. Dibs is annual. I got you guys. Dibs is the annual coupon. Yes. And me too is monthly. All right. We're going to get a Dallas meetup going too. Any questions? How long will it be valid? I'm going to keep it valid. I'll keep it valid as long as you want. I'll keep it valid through Cyber Monday. How about that? Is that good? I'll keep it valid through Cyber Monday for you guys. Okay. Anything else? All right. I'm going to get this at, yeah, all caps, but I don't think it matters too much. I did it without caps too. It should work. But much love. Appreciate you all. I will be getting to DMs now. So if you haven't DM me, DM me. I will reply to all of you today within the next 20 minutes. And we'll get things on schedule. If you're on my schedule already, I'll speak to you on Zoom. Okay, you should have Zoom confirmation. All right, my friends. All right. It was great speaking with you. Hopefully you got something from today. Hopefully you'll be better for it tomorrow. Hopefully it's the one thing that's great about learning this is that it should ease some of the FOMO. It should ease some of this impulse to buy so high, right? It should ease it. It should start to make you think differently, right? If you're with someone who's just teaching you to do this stuff that we're saying, well, it's okay. Keep doing it. We're going to keep selling to you guys there. That's how it works. Time and time again. Until you learn to sell there, you're going to be sold to there. Period. It's not just me. Short sellers sell there. H.C. Wainwright sells there. Wolves sell there. Okay? Don't be Billy. We'll see you tomorrow. Love you all.